All right. Hello, guys. I am super excited to be here today. I have been thinking about doing a like A to Z stamping series, but like just sporadically throwing them in, right? So I do my Monday lives where I make a card and we get to chat, but this is more like for A, I did adhesive. So I talked about all the different kind of adhesive that Stampin' Up! Sells that we use as paper crafters and that let us have all the fun. So today I'm going to talk about blending brushes. So B is for blending brushes. Who feels like maybe they just might reminisce back to Sesame Street? Maybe not. um, so blending brushes, um, they could be used. I'm gonna switch before I start talking. I'm gonna switch to the table so I'm small and we get a big picture of the blending brushes. So blending brushes come in two sizes. They can be found in the annual catalog on page 137. So right here we have the blending brushes, and then we have the small blending brushes. And we also have a holder for them. That is on page 124. And so you can store your blending brushes straight up, and so they don't get smashed. Like if you throw them in a drawer or something, you don't want to smash the bristles. So we have that. That is from the annual catalog, the 2023 to 2024 annual catalog. So let's see, the small and the large, they do the same things. They're just, how much coverage you're going to get. We can talk a little bit about housekeeping stuff. So like I wash well, yes, I do wash them. So I just use a dab. Once I use them, and I want to rinse them out, I will take them and put them under the sink, the faucet, and just let the water go over it. And it will take off a lot. And sometimes I'll put on just a dab of soap. And then I let them air dry. So I just sit them out on the counter, and, being here in the dry climate, it doesn't take long for them to dry. But I also tag them. So you see that says red. This one says yellow, brown. So I'm not, I don't have one for each specific Stampin' Up! Color that we have, but I will use this one for all my red hues, right? And then like my purple hues and my blues and my greens and stuff. So that way they, like you can see, like, so I didn't even clean this one because I did my sample card and I knew I was coming back over here to start filming. So it's not, the ink is on there, but it's not coming off. Like there's no yellow that I see coming off on the paper. So there's those. We are going to be using the little guy today. I wanted to show you some samples because we are going to be creating a card using the blending brushes. I'm going to show you a couple little things that that I enjoy with them, and then we'll make a card. So here's one sample. So the background here behind the monkeys is blending brushes. So to get the sky and then kind of the green grass, right? So we're just blending and using different colors to get that effect. Then we have this card. This card, I've just taken it over the embossed item. And so just kind of randomly in different places used a little bit darker shade than what the paper is. And then this guy, I did So the white, I used the white craft ink, and I just over the brick to give it that kind of the weathered, worn look over time that the bricks get. So we have that. So I also wanted to show you something. I guess we'll use Starry Sky. So here's my purple one. Here we go. So you can create a look by different things, right? So right here, this is from the Basic Borders die set, and so this is to look like clouds. So I already ran it through the embossing machine, but I wanted to show you guys. So this is one of those sticky notes, you know, the name brand sticky notes. And we're just gonna put the clouds up like that. And then there's a little bit of finesse, some tips and tricks, right? So we're going to dab the color. We can either dab, dab, dab. You can press on it. You don't, you don't want to press flat on it, but you want to get some color on there. And then when you start to blend, you want to do it on scrap paper first, because if you don't, you're going to get a blob. Like you're going to get that mark on your card front, and you don't. Probably 97% of the time, you don't want that blob on your card front. So you're just going to kind of swirl just to get some coverage. And then we're going to pull up. So you could create the sky, right? And then you have the clouds. Or we could do it the other way. Some more ink on there. And remember, you can always add ink, but you can't take ink off, right? So ooh, this kind of looks like today out in the outside. We're very cloudy today. And I may get just a little bit more color, a little darker over there. Ooh, look at how cool that is. Didn't even intend for that, but that's just like clouds that are kind of hanging out in the sky. That's pretty cool. You could add that to a card front, and you would, have something really cool to start with. You also could do it without the sticky note, and same effect. You just use a piece of cardstock. You're gonna hold it in place. You could use some like washi tape. I have washi tape here that would hold it down, and you're gonna get the same effect, right? This is great to use on maybe some of like the bigger flowers stamp sets if you want to get some coverage that way. Whew, just loving those clouds. If you want to, yeah, we're going to, well, let's try it. We're going to kind of get a little darker cloud going on here. Oof, look at that. That is pretty. Okay, so that is one way to use the blender brushes. Put that over here. So today's card that we're going to make with the blender brushes is we're going to be using Lemon Lolly, and we're going to be making some birthday candles. So I saw a version of this card online from another demonstrator, and I thought, oh, how cute. What So this is the Bright and Beautiful birthday suite. There's dies, which are here. And I was going to cut these out beforehand. Oops. Okay, so there's two ways that you could do this. You could put your blending brush on the what you want to cut out, like so. I'll show you. So you're going to ink up. So this is Lemon Lolly cardstock, and then this is Daffodil Delight ink. And we're just going to ink up some space because we're just using this for some shading. Like so. And we're not done with the blending brushes yet. There's still a little bit more that we're going to do. And then we're going to cut these guys out. And let's see. I was thinking I had everything cut out, but I don't. So we're just going to go with it. You guys are going to hang in with me, and we're going to cut these guys out. So we're going to take our machine. We're going to use the layers. And we're going to cut out. So this little tassel right here, this is actually like a balloon tassel, but we're going to use it as the flames on our birthday candles. What is that? So we want 3 of those. And then I'll show you. So there's that guy off to the side. So there's, I don't want to get too crazy and start throwing stuff around. Not throwing, but misplacing stuff really is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have these flames, and we're going to get out all the little pieces like so. We're going to use our, this is an old brush Stampin' Up! Used to sell. They don't sell that anymore, but we do sell the attachment that goes on the Pick-a tool, which is amazing. If you don't have a Pick-a tool, I suggest you pick one up. It's a very handy multi-purpose tool in our paper crafting. So there's that. Put this away. And then we're going to take the blending brushes again, and we're going to make these a little bit darker, right? So if you didn't make it dark enough, and so all we're going to do is just hold the edge, and we're just making the tops a little bit darker, right? Because flames are never just one color. So we're just holding the bottom here, making the tip tops of these guys a smidge darker than anything else. Like so. And then we have, oh my goodness, I got so sidetracked. Okay, you guys gonna watch me do this too. We're gonna close this up. So we're gonna put these guys off to the side, like so. We are gonna do a little background shading. So our piece of basic white, which is, let's see, it is 3 1/4 by 5, and we're gonna run it through really fast here. I'll show you which I will show you which folder we're using to get some texture and dimension on that guy. So we used the painted texture. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had that done already. And we're going to play around with it just a little bit because we're taking some scraps of designer series paper. And I've just cut these. These are 3 1/4 by, how long are they? 2 inches. And so we're just going to kind of play with them as to what we want our candles to look like. I want one of those. And we're going to place them go. Good. I was like, oh no, I thought I had one more thing I was going to show you, but okay. We're going to place them like so. So I want some background for the flame. So it's going to go like right about here in 3 spots. Okay, so just, this is probably one of those 3% where it's okay to have that big blob. Because we're just going to be using it to place these guys like so. See, like a little background of the flame. You guys see that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're going to get our card base. Now, our card base, I am using the card pack from the Memories and More. You get folder. You get like 20 cards. You get 10 of 2 different designs. So this is one design. And you get these envelopes. These envelopes are super fun, bright. Wouldn't it just be amazing to have your name written on there? Somebody sending you some happy mail. Okay. We also have a piece of Berry Burst, which is just a smidge bigger than our basic white. So before we start loading on those candles, we're going to do that. And then we're going to start building the front of our card. So to attach these guys, I use glue dots. I wanted them to not be so flat against the paper. So I didn't want the tips, I didn't want those adhered because I want to kind of just pop off the paper just a little. So I'm just doing glue dots like so at the bottom. We're going to put that guy there. I think I want this guy a little bit taller. There we go. Okay. And then I use seal to attach these guys. So we're just trying to decide which way I want them to go. I think we'll do no like geometric design. We'll just do color here. This guy's taller. Like so. Now, in the die set, there is a tag. So this tag comes with the Beautiful Balloons dies. And it fits the stamp set, the Bright and Beautiful, or the Beautiful Balloon stamp set, which is here. You can find that in the annual catalog or online. We're going to ink up using the Starry Sky. This is Orchard Oasis. Orchid, not orchid, orchid Oasis. We're going to stamp our greeting like so. And then we're going to use, that doesn't look like it's on very straight. All right, we're going to pull this guy off really fast so that I can put it on a little straighter. There we go. Okay. We're going to use dimensionals to pop up this guy like so. And then we're going to add a ribbon, and then we are almost done with this card that features our blending brushes. Do that. We're going to add Orchid Oasis. This sparkly ribbon is just that. Super sparkly. Super, super sparkly. So hopefully you guys are inspired to use your blending brushes to try them out. I would love to see projects you guys use. Scissors. Or let me know your favorite way to use blending brushes. We all learn from each other, right? We're going to use another glue dot, a bit smaller. I'm just going to add that to the end of the tag. And then we're going to add it to the front of our card. Keep a lookout. I am on YouTube at 3 p.m. Arizona time on Mondays. I like to do a live where I create a card. We get to chat. There's you could come hang out with us. There's amazing people that come hang out with me and inspire me to get crafty. We're going to add some bling. Let's see. I'm just going to. There we go. Oh my goodness. What a fun card. So hopefully that inspires you guys. And look out for other videos where I'm talking specific techniques, A to Z. This is B, obviously, for blending brushes. And I don't know what C is going to be like. So if you have any suggestions, you guys let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. You guys have an amazing day. Hopefully you get to have some paper crafting fun, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.